Welcome, everybody, to League Zero. I'm Joe Razor, joined here by my co-commentator, AJD, and we have a matchup in the Novice division in between Edinburgh Monarchs and One Trick Wonders.
Yep, we have OTW locked into fourth place in the playoffs. Monarchs hoping to possibly get the win today over One Trick and get some good luck with a Wisdom win over Geometric to try to move into second place for the playoffs.
Yeah, like you said, if the Monarchs manage to take this win, they have a decent shot of sliding up into second place for the overall standings. Geometric, of course, like you said, going up against Wisdom. And if Wisdom managed to win that game, then Edinburgh will manage to slide up there into the second place. Ooh, words are hard. Second place spot, which will be huge for when it comes to playoffs.
Yeah, a little bit of extra motivation for EM going into this game is knowing that they can get that spot to slide up into second, and I believe get themselves a first round bye by being the second seed. I don't know how Novice playoffs work this season.
Yeah, getting a really crucial for them. Try to manage to slide up into that second place position. One Trick, however, kind of locked into this fourth place spot. So they've secured their spot in the playoffs, but they're not going to manage to slide up into a higher position or a lower position. So they've secured their place in the playoffs and their seed. So this, however, though, is still massive for Edinburgh. And it's very crucial for who OTW end up playing round one when it comes to playoffs.
Yeah, and One Trick, even though they are locked into the fourth seed, a win here does get them a 4 record and chance for a positive map differential on the season. They just got to remember to take this game one map at a time, starting with Lijiang.
Yeah, Lijiang Tower, our first map of the series. Lijiang is probably my favorite control map. There's so much different stuff you can run here. You can run Metro, you can run Junkrat. I think it's a very good map.
I mean, every single one of these points on Lijiang pretty much lends itself to a different style. You've got Control Center, which lends itself to Brawl. You got right here, we're starting off on Night Market, which lends itself to Spam. And then you have Garden, which is kind of more suited towards Dive.
Yeah. So like you said, Night Market will be our first point. So we'll most likely see some Symmetra coming out. As you can see, not One Trick. Monarchs hovering over the Symmetra currently. So I'm very interested to see if they opt to run out on this.
Yeah, a lot of times you do see the Symmetra, but you usually see it with like a May just to wall off once they're inside the point, but it doesn't look like we're gonna see that. He may just teleport out and then swap, but Banana is also on the Symmetra, so a Symmetra coming out from both teams.
Yeah, and they're just going to both teleport straight onto the point there. Teleport's going to come out. The Doomfist could get a ton of value here in this position. Nice hold, though, and Merlin's going in, and RQT and Paul come up huge. There's so much damage being pumped in here from the Monarchs. They're just going to clean everybody up. The team kill comes through, and they're going to get some nice early point control.
Yeah, a nice early fight right there. Everybody getting into the kill feed. I saw Pog, I saw Dragon, I saw Young Siu. Everybody getting involved there. That's what you love to see.
And we're going to see a bit of an interesting composition swap. We're going to see running to the Ryan Zarya and the McCree May for One Trick.
Jesus, they're returning to an old meta.
Yeah. Meta long lost here. Last time I think I saw this comp was the start of Season 3 for Owl. I mean, this is a very old comp. Oh, nice flashbang there. Gonna allow them to bring Bighu fairly down. Shatter hits the shield, so no value out of that, but a decent boop as Merlin's going in deep, but the Maywell's gonna cut him off. It's gonna cost him his life, but RQT comes up big with a headshot, and then Bighu's been taken out as well there, so no main tank, because they're gonna throw up the Symmetra wall as well, push on forward, get the rest of the kills, and send OTW back to spawn.
Yeah, even though Merlin did die there attempting to charge into the team, it was a nice counter charge from Big Hoot. And it did lead to them killing Merlin, but as we saw EM try to get the staggers on the disengage, a nice pull came out from Vespa King that allowed them to clean up the fight.
Yeah, very nice pull there. Coming out from Vespa King to allow him to pump in a ton of damage. As they're going to move forward onto the point now, the Amixers are going to come out with the Coalescence on behind it. Pog's going to get the opening pick there, and that's a great pick. The Immortality Field's going to be fading fairly soon. RQT with the Death Blossom going to manage to take down Blue Jay, so this is still anybody's fight. Big Hoot and Dragner are going to end up falling, and Vespi King's going to fall as well, so no tank line here for the side of EM, but they're going to manage to hold on there.
Yeah, picks going back and forth, but the high charge Symmetra beam helping Monarchs retain control of the point. They've got the Bongo and Beat here. Only one ult on the side of One Trick, and that's the Shatter, but Eagle is coming up on the high noon. It looks like they're gonna go coast.
Yeah, they're gonna tag the point there. They can actually trigger overtime. Yes, they will. So overtime will get triggered. There, the Shatter's nice. It's gonna hit Merlin and Pog, but the Immortality Field's there for now. The Symmetra Wall and the Beat are gonna be there for opposite sides. Eagle's gonna manage to get a kill there onto Pog. The turret's gonna take down Big Hoot as Young C's come up with 2 kills. The Shatter into nobody. Banana does have the Blizzard, but who cares? Nobody's left alive. It's only Mellow here swapping in some damage, but the Moira can't do too much in that situation, and the first point's gonna be 100-0 to EM.
That was a nice high noon there by Iggledy Bop to take out Pog early, but it didn't matter. The car wash already set up from Young CU, just pumping in so much damage with those turrets and with his gun that there was just nowhere for One Trick to go. They were just caught up in all that damage coming out from the Symmetra and the follow-up from the rest of the team. There was nothing that One Trick could do to survive right there.
Yeah, not really a whole lot they could end up doing here. So we're going to be moving on to Control Center. Wouldn't be surprised if we saw Junkrat. It looks like that's what OTW want to run out on.
I'm surprised we're not going to see the RQT Junkrat here. A lot of teams like to run the Sim Junk here.
Yeah, they're going to run the Sim Cree. They look like they really want to put RQT onto this McCree. They're running it both points so far. Worked well for them on Night Market. Try to duplicate it here on Control Center.
I mean, McCree with his recent reload buff and the extra health, McCree is just so good right now.
Merlin! Oh no! Tries to go a bit aggressive, gets caught out there, taking so much damage from the Junkrat. Vespi King's gonna get killed with the pin there. That's gonna be it for this fight. First cap's gonna go the way of OTW.
Yeah, and look at Eagle. He's coming out here on the Doomfist. The ability to one-shot anybody or almost anybody on the side of EM is actually huge. EM needs to be aware of where Eagle is or he might slam him into a wall.
Banana! He just with the random Spanish man managed to take down Youngsia. That's a massive opening pick there. They're gonna find 2 kills there. RQT is gonna end up falling as well. The Coalescence on the back of it. Eagle is gonna take Dragon out of the fight. And this is just cleanup now. Only Merlin here. And what a very fast and clean fight from OTW.
Jesus, the power of Junkrat in gold. Like, if you're Monarchs here, you gotta play fast to get through that spam. You cannot afford to be sitting around in that choke and just letting Banana do whatever she wants.
Yeah, this is a nice rotate. Here, coming around the side, as the Riptire's going to be there. It's not going to result in any kills. It's Coalescence on the back. Merlin, what are you doing? All alone gets taken out there by Blue Jay, and they're just going to collapse on the remaining players. Dragon's going to fall. Pog soon to follow. Eagle's going to pick up 3 kills. He's looking for some more. He's hungry. And Young C is going to take him out with his total mayhem.
I mean, not a bad way to get a pick right there on the exit, but coming up at 75%, EM is running out of time, but look at their ult economy. They have almost 5 ults coming up here.
Yeah.
And One Trick, realizing they're down their Doomfist, just is going to back up towards the point.
Yeah, forced to back up here, which is going to buy them so much space there. Youngsia with the tire needs to come up massive, especially with his DPS counterpart. And RQT falling. It's only going to manage to get 1, but Merlin's going to manage to trade out, so it's a 2-for-2 trader. What a block on the Shatter as Merlin and Youngsia are going to get taken down. Nice fire strike coming out to take down Pog. And this is looking all but over. No, I don't even think anybody's going to be able to touch. And back-to-back 100 to O's, but for opposite teams.
Yeah, that's not something you usually see. Usually, if you're seeing 100 to 0 on the first point, you're not expecting to see 1 on the second point. But, I mean, that point definitely was way better for One Trick. Maybe they just weren't fully into it on Night Market. Maybe now they're waking up a little bit. Ooh, we're gonna see some Shadow Dive here from EM.
Yeah, EM looking like they want to rock the Shadow Dive. The Junkrat pick's still there for One Trick. Kind of surprised they haven't swapped off of it. Looks like we're going to see Hog and Ball coming out.
Oh,
And they're going to switch to Sombra. That's a very interesting comp.
Zen Moira, what the hell am I seeing?
This is a...
What is this comp, One Trick? Please, somebody tell me. I'm so confused by what I'm seeing.
Yeah, it's a comp and a half coming out from One Trick. So they're going to try to push around the side there. They're going to get onto the point now.
Looks
The
like
Wrecking Ball's behind them. It's going to push them towards the entirety of One Trick. But Big Hoot's actually going to be the one falling. RQT is going to get the opening pick there. And losing your main take is not what you want. But Blue Jay's going to manage to get a kill there onto Young CU with his hook, which could be the turning point they need. The D-Mac's going to come through as well as they're going to try to push forward onto the point, flush out the remaining players. From EM, nice shots coming from Speed Boost, managed to take down Pog. And this is looking phenomenal here. Merlin's going to fall. And that's going to be it. And they should be able to cap first point here, even though they lost the opening pick. Ooh, Young CU, though. Are they actually gonna... No, okay. I got scared for a second after Young CU took down Banana.
Yeah, not enough to get the flip. One Trick is gonna get the first cap. They haven't capped yet, though. That was a long fight. Mello and Eagle both have their ults. And it looks like... okay, we're gonna see the Kreese Sombra Bat Brig double shield from EM. Interesting swap.
Yeah, I've seen a bit of double shield coming out from in the expert division last week and I'm kind of surprised we haven't seen it more from some of the other divisions. Fast switching! Oh my gosh, how has he not been hooked off? Speedboost actually managed to take down Young CU, however, which could be a massive opening pick there. Losing your Sombra early is not what you want, especially because how close he was to building up his EMP there. On the point, Speed was kind of taking front line. Zenyatta dude, he says Big Hoot's gonna fall fairly low. He's gonna get forced out. RQT hits the shot, however, onto Eagle, who is mid-high dude. The Coalescence gonna be hacked out of, as the whole hog's gonna be on point, but RQT is gonna flash him out of it. And RQT looks like he wants to go for a flank high dude as the mines are gonna get dropped. The EMP is there, the high dude's there as well. He's gonna manage to get a kill as RQT is popping off. 3 kills, make that 4. He is trying to carry his team to a victory as they're gonna manage to finally flip over the point.
Jesus, the comp from EM, as I'm looking over it and thinking about it, this is basically a Wrecking Ball's worst nightmare. You have Rock, you have Flashbang, you have Hack, you have Shield Bash. Like, if you're Big Hoot, look at this comp and all the CC, and maybe consider switching off the ball.
Yeah, possibly might want to switch off of the Wrecking Ball here. But looks like they want to stay on it for now, as they're going to head forward onto the point. Big Hoot's going to be stunned up. That's a phenomenal hook, but Big Hoot's, Pogs, excuse me, is going to actually manage to stay alive. The Amp Matrix allows it to pump in so much damage, getting 3 kills there. And OTW are going to have nothing to work with. Merlin is going to get taken down, but I don't think it's going to really matter in the long-term picture. I'm going to hold on.
Yeah. Banana coming up on that EMP, but I mean, look at the rest of their team. What the heck do they plan to combo it with? Whereas on the side of EM, they've got 4 ults, and that rally, if Pog gets the rally off before Banana hits the EMP, fight's basically over.
Yeah, honestly, that could be the case there. Big Hoot's still returning from spawn there after he got whipped off the edge.
Banana currently set up by the dojo, probably looking for the EMP.
Stun! The flashbang's massive, but the EMP's better! It's gonna allow him to get an opening pick there. It's gonna hit all 6 players. Eagle's moving forward onto the point now. He's gonna pick up 2 kills before Vespi King actually managed to trade him out there. Maybe turnable here. He has the Gravitic Flux. Interested if he wants to try to opt to use it there. They're going to commit the Immortality Field, but with Dragon falling, they're going to commit the Flux. Oh no, his entire team has already fallen. It's not the time you want to use it. The point's going to get flipped over to OTW.
Vespa King trying to make a hero play with the Flux, wasting a high-value ult right there. Not a good decision right there. And now look at OTW's ult economy. They won that fight basically just off the EMP, and now they have 5 other ults and control of the point.
Yeah, the high noon's gonna come out from the flank. It's not gonna hit anybody, but the hook is good. It allows them to get the opening pick there on the Vespi King. Speed Boost is gonna end up getting taken out, but Blue Jay's gonna pick up 2 kills as the EMP only hits 3 people, but it's enough to allow RQT to manage to get a trade kill there with the high noon. The Colossus is gonna come out, try to push everybody off the point. RQT is gonna get taken down. However, Big Hugh will be traded out as Pog is trying to push into the back line, but Eagle's gonna click his head, take him out, and this looked like it might be it here. I don't know if they're gonna be able to turn this. Merlin's gonna fall. Young CU and Vespa King, the only one there on the point. The Ant Matrix gonna come out for the side of Edinburgh, and it's gonna allow them to get a kill there onto Banana. The Supercharger is gonna be taken down now as the whole hog on the point is gonna put in so much damage to allow him to take down Vespa King. Hog does manage to get a kill before getting Hook taken out. Merlin's returned to the point now on the Wrecking Ball. He's gonna stall for as long as possible, but he's discorded, taking so much damage. He's actually staying alive for now. He's gonna get taken down now, and that's gonna be it. Map 1 goes the way of OTW.
I am in kind of disbelief what I've seen here with OTW winning the map after EM rolled on the first point. And then OTW coming back and rolling on Control Center. Bit of back and forth on Garden. But one of the main things that I'm noticing here, ult usage from the side of EM is atrocious right now. They are using their ults in lost fights after they're already down 3 people, and they're using their ults way too late, and it's costing them fights. Like, EM, I know this is on a delay, so you can't hear this in real time, but my god, press your frickin' Q buttons.
Yeah. It do be like that, as we're now gonna just be waiting on EM's map pick, and it's going to be a hybrid. Probably gonna pick Kings Row. I'm gonna say it now. Maybe a bold prediction, but they're probably gonna pick Kings Row. Very popular.
I mean, not a shock to anybody. Kings Row, easily one of the most popular maps in the game.
I love how we're talking about it as if they've picked it.
So, yeah, I mean, the odds that they pick anything else are kind of slim.
Yeah. I would be very surprised if they picked anything else. There it is. They picked Kings Row.
Yeah, not even a shock in the slightest.
Yeah, not at all. Very interesting to see what these teams opt to run. OTW looked very comfortable on the Junkrat. You can run that on the defense here on Kings Row. I wonder if EM still try to force RQT on that McCree, or if they opt to run maybe some Reaper Sombra Shadow Dive. Very interested.
Yeah, it should be interesting. I mean, Kings Row, one of the best brawl maps in the pool. Like, you can pretty much, most teams you're gonna see come out with Ryan Zarya on Kings Row, mainly because, it's not only one of the most fun comps to play if you're a tank player, but also the fact that it's very practical. The streets are narrow on Kings Row, which really lends itself to brawl more than any other style. And honestly, who doesn't love a good brawl? Like, nobody really wants to sit back and play spam or even dive.
Yeah. So brawl will most likely be what we see coming out, as we're just waiting for the readies on both sides. And that first map, if it's anything to go by, this should be a great series. The first 2 points went opposite ways, and they were just not really close. But that third point, I hope that's the type of play we'll see for the rest of the series.
Yeah, I hope so. I want to see more of the third point and less of the first 2 point. But you never know what you're going to see. It looks like, based on the third point, even though the first 2 were both 100-0 on Lijiang, these teams do seem to be pretty evenly matched for the most part.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, I have a question for you. Do you think OTW can continue this play and take the series?
I mean, due to the fact that currently it's only a 1-0, there's still plenty of time for both teams. OTW looked good once they actually, woke up. Like, the first map, they let EM do pretty much whatever they want on the first point. but once they actually got their heads into it, they played really well in the second and third points. So if they can continue to play like that, I do see One Trick taking the series. But
Oh, yeah, that's a very reasonable take. As we're still just waiting for the readies from both sides.
yep, and it looks like we have. How the hell do you pronounce that name? Squilliam?
Oh, Squilliam.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Squilliam coming in for Banana.
Yeah, so Squilliam will be subbed in here.
And I can't look at Squilliam's hero pool because their profile is private. Thank you, Squilliam. For not
I'm
following
very
along.
interested to see though what
I know, that's what.
I'm
Yeah,
very
yeah.
interested to see what Squilliam is gonna opt to run here. Of course, moving on to the DPS, fairly interested to see what they think Squilliam will be able to do better than Banana.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, obviously, if they're putting Squilliam in after winning that map, they do have a lot of faith in Squilliam to be able to keep things going. So, I guess we'll see. And it's going to be interesting to see, kind of what he plays. Eagle shown the ability to play both the hit scan and flex DPS. So, should be interesting to see what we see. Okay, it looks like he's going to play the Sombra.
Yeah, so he's locking the Sombra currently. Would it be? Yeah, he's gonna be opting to run the Sombra here on the defense. But kind of interesting comp here from the attack though. This Reaper Echo.
Reaper Echo? You mean McCree Echo?
McCree Echo. My bad. Oof. That's a lot of early damage.
That is not a Reaper.
That is not, as in fact, not a Reaper. Yeah, they're gonna be opting to run the double shield here as well on the attack. But Pog trying to run the front line Brig ends up getting taken down there by Eagle, and this looks like OTW are just going to burst on forward there. RQT falls. They're going to manage to get 2 kills though as Vespiking's going to come over 2, and then Young CU is going to get 2 as well. What is happening? They're starting to crumble, and they're going to fall apart as EM are just going to move forward up to the point. I thought that was going to be all over.
I thought that fight was over, and then picks just started coming out, and somehow One Trick has gotten on the point. They've already gotten 2 ticks. EM coming back in. Do they touch in time? No!
No, they can't touch. OTW not able to get up to the point as Young CU is going to pick up a triple kill there with his focusing beam. Oh my word, Young CU popping off here on this Echo.
His Echo is looking really clean. He's getting 2-3 picks every fight. He does have that copy. Interesting to see who he is going to elect copy here. I'm going to place my bets on probably the Reaper, Sombra, or Reinhardt.
It should be the Reinhardt.
Choices.
It may go for the Sombra, just try to build up the EMP. You can just basically use the copy and get a free fight if you can do that properly.
Well,
it looks like he wants to copy the right. He gets Lucio by accident. Oh, that was such an act. That's so unfortunate. Vespikink though is going to cover up for his mistake there, taking down the tank blind, and Eagle picking up 3 kills there. And this is still looking phenomenal for EM as Young CU is 1v1ing on the Lucio.
Yeah, clearly he's not beating Speed Boost in that Lucio 1v1. But once Vespikink gets over there, he does manage to help Young CU take out Speed Boost. That was the weirdest Lucio 1v1 that I've ever seen.
None of them hit their shots. Just everybody kept missing.
Yeah, EM just rolls into second point. They'll have almost 6 minutes here on third point.
So much time there. Nice haul. It's going to allow for the stick. He must get so much damage in. It allows RQT to pop off as well. It's going to pick up 2 kills there. Blue Jay is going to trade out, however. So 1 DPS has fallen, but they're just going to... Looks like they just want to leave. And this is looking great here from EM.
Young CU died because he overextended and decided he wanted to challenge Azaria. Not a great move there, buddy.
Eagle's going to fall, though. He's going to be forced to reform on out. The rally's going to come out there from Pog as the supercharger thrown on top of it. The EMP is phenomenal, and Eagle's going to drop the blossom, and he's going to pick up 3 kills in that fight. The EMP lost him a combo as old as time is going to allow him to get the fight win.
That was a massive EMP there from Squilliam, and honestly, I don't know if the Monarchs even realized that he had the
Oh,
EMP right there.
they're gonna
And
copy. They're gonna mirror the DPS.
Interesting to run the Kree Echo with the Rhine Zarya.
Maybe it's because they have to grab and shatter, I guess, but Big Hoot just falls. Not even able to use this shatter, as speed boost is soon to follow. The grab is decent, but nobody's there to follow up. I was some very odd compositional swaps and no real value out of them, as this is going to be like some desperation mode. The shatter's decent, as the beat's going to be there, but the copy's going to come out. Eagle manages to get one kill, but I don't think it's going to be enough. They're going to have 4 players on the point now, as Young CU with that copied Reinhardt swinging away, getting in the damage. But their 2 kills now go favor of OTW, and Blue Jay managed to boot Vespi King off the edge, and it looks like they're going to be able to turn this, possibly. Oh my word, how does that happen?
You gotta love last point. The spawns just coming in. OTW managing to get a few picks and let the respawns come in to be able to retake the fight. And that was exactly what OTW needed. They needed to win that fight to stall out the cart, because otherwise EM was gonna cap with 4 minutes remaining, and you do not want to let them have a time bank like that.
Yeah, definitely. The Flux is going to come out. I don't know how much value it's going to get, as Eagle's going to try to zone him out with the high noon and manages to do so successfully. The immortality from EM gets forced out early, and it's going to get taken down there. Blue Jays on the wrecking ball still, as Squilliam managed to get the opening pick there onto Merlin. But 2 kills now going the way of EM, as it's a very odd ant matrix coming out from Mello, as OTW is going to send everybody else back to spawn.
Yeah, even though a few picks did come out from EM, they had lost enough that they kind of had to back up. You can't really continue to take that fight if you don't have tanks.
Yeah. As Blue Jay has now switched back over onto the Sigma. So we're just going to see mirrors. Very interesting. Both support ultimates coming out from the side of EM, and awesome to get the opening pick there onto speed boost. Everybody's falling low. RQT's going to come up with 2 kills there. The team diminishing. Nobody left for OTW. And this is going to be it. 2:18 on the clock for EM.
Yeah, I mean, considering that EM started that point with, I believe it was 5 minutes? Like...
I think they had 5 minutes.
Yeah, that was a very good hold, actually, from OTW to burn 3 minutes off the clock.
Yeah, managing to burn 3, I think a bit more than 3 minutes off the clock is good, but I don't know if it's going to be enough here, as it's now their turn to attack.
I think it was around 4 minutes 50 seconds when they rolled into third point. I think it was somewhere around there. Maybe I'm wrong. Well, anyways, now it's OTW's turn to attack. Please tell me I'm not seeing what I think I'm seeing. Please tell me you're baiting me, William.
It is only attack, and this isn't out of the question, where you, like, teleport on top of the pillar. This is not an awful compositional play.
I have PTSD flashbacks right now to Season 2 OTW doing exactly this. The teleporting bastion. I want to see if they actually come out on this, or if they're kind of, just screwing with the casters a little bit. We do see the same comp from EM, though, that they were on the McCree Echo. And it looks like we're going to see it.
Yeah, so they are going to actually opt to run the Bastion here. They're going to try to teleport on top of the pillar, and they're going to do so successfully. The Sigma Shield there to keep everybody up, and that's so much damage coming down from above. Merlin's going to fall fairly low. It's going to get taken down as well. Nice hook there from Big Hoot, and the Immortality Field forced out and taken down. Vespi King falling low on point, and this is looking phenomenal for them. And they're just going to move forward onto the point there. There's going to be a decent recontest, however. But that's a nice kill there onto Young CU. Eagle does get traded out. I don't know if they're going to opt to recontest. RQT's trying to go on the flank, but Squilliam from above, he can't hit his shots. Oh no, Squilliam. RQT manages to get a kill. It's not... I don't know how much this is going to matter. It's just so back and forth here. 3 players still alive for Edinburgh. But I don't know if they're going to be able to hold this here. The Immortality Field's going to be forced out there as Merlin's falling low. The Amateurs are going to be dropped as well as the players are starting to fold now for Edinburgh. And this is going to be it as OTW are going to manage to cap up point ahead.
I hate that strategy for the plain simple reason that it is so hard for EM to do anything against it if you're not expecting it. I mean, it's a very cheeky strategy on the side of One Trick to pull that out. EM were not expecting it. They were not prepared, and it showed that once
They're staying on the texture.
yeah, he's gonna set up on the cart with Mello accompanying him.
Bastion Hog's Feet.
Yep, apparently we're seeing Bastion Pig's Feet Cree.
Well, this is Novice Overwatch.
Youngsu does have
Eagle, what are you doing? He just stands there in the line of fire, takes so much damage. The Flux is good as well. It's going to slam everybody down. No kills yet due to the Immortality Field. That's going to be taken down fairly soon. Squilliam's going to pop his own Desperation. He's going to get taken down there. The duplicate's going to be fading right about now, and OTW decimated.
Alright, yeah. Now we see Squilliam swap off the Bastion. I think they kind of just wanted to see, you know, how long would it work, but now he's on the Echo. So we do still have the Echo Cree with the Pig's Feet.
Yeah, Echo Cree Pig's Feet's still gonna be. So we're gonna see nearly mirror comps, but not quite. The Flux is decent. It's gonna slam everybody down, but the Immortality Field's there for now. Fox can heal everybody up with his rally. The High Dude's gonna come up from RQT. I don't know how much value it's gonna get, but it managed to get the pick there onto Blue Jays, playing all alone. Speed Boost gets killed as well. The whole hog in Desperation from Big Hoot's gonna not get anything, and this is looking great here from EM.
Yeah, EM only coming up here. Oh, jeez, a late kill onto Mello.
Is that a late kill or an early kill?
I think that's kind of a late kill. I don't think the rest of the team had spawned in yet, really. I think they were still in the spawn.
Yeah, such an early pick there. You only got another one there on the Eagle, but he managed to stay alive.
Yeah. Eagle needs to be careful of how much he peeks against the spam damage.
Ooh! The Ant Matrix allows him to pump in so much damage, and then the double Sigma is just rolling through. The duplicated Flux is gonna not get really any value as he's gonna get flashed out of this. Durez is now come through onto Big Hoot, so we're probably gonna see a fast recontest coming out from OTW.
Yeah, they are probably gonna recontest. It looks like EM is gonna elect to hold at that first corner, try to get some spam damage in. They do have some good ults here. If the Flux comes out.
Oh, that's a great Flux!
Sky Noon!
Oh! RQT!
RQT getting massive value on the High Noon, set up by the massive Flux from Vespa King. Great combo right there for EM. But now look at the side of One Trick. They have both DPS and both support ults coming up here, so they can definitely do a lot with this.
Yeah, this is still, this could be still good for OTW as they didn't use any ults in the last fight, and that Ant Matrix is phenomenal, and then the High Noon's good as well. Allows them to get the opening pick there onto Fog. They're just going to try to push forward here around the corner. The Ant Matrix are going to come through. It's going to allow them to trade down onto Mello. Merlin is going to get taken down, however, so losing your main pick is not what you want, as Mello's going to get rezzed up here. So it's a two-player advantage for OTW, and then the Flux is there, but he's going to get stunned out of it, so no real value there. RQT is going to fall. The duplicated Flux needs to be massive, and it is! It's going to get 2 kills, and then Vespi King manages to get one as well. Youngsu has been knocked out of his duplicate. Eagle's going to get 1. Eagle's going to fight 2, and they're still going to manage to win this fight somehow.
That was the most scuffed fight that I think I have ever seen. 10 cults online here for EM on the recontest, should they choose to take it. And it looks like they are going to recontest on point B as Merlin's setting up off to the side.
Yes, they're gonna just throw down the bongo and just burst forward, and the bongo rallies all they need is they're just able to push forward, get all of the kills, send everybody from OTW away. Oh my word. Ooh!
Oh, Squilliam trading out the Echo, but Squilliam dies as well. Squilliam does have his copy online here for One Trick Wonders, and they got to get something. This is last fight. This is the last chance they're gonna have to get point B.
Yeah, it's really their only chance they have. 20 seconds left on the clock for OTW to do something here. So they're going to be rounding the corner now. They're going to drop the shield there. The Flux is there. The Sky Dude once again, but it's only going to manage to get one kill there. The comp is going to come out from Squilliam. The kills are going very back and forth, but it looks like it's going to be in favor of OTW. Mello managed to get one as well. The High Dude's going to come out. Only 2 players remaining. The duplicated Flux is going to throw Vespi King up, slam him down, get the kill, and cap point B.
I gotta admit, OTW has a little bit of that clutch factor. Last fight, they knew they had to win. They came up big. And yeah, now on the side of EM, though, they only have the copy and the Matrix. But OTW is kind of working with an empty cabinet with only the Matrix at the moment.
Yeah, only the Ant Matrix. It's gonna be very competitive fight here. Ant Matrix is gonna come out from both sides. So EMF used their only ultimate. The Immortality Field's forced down early, but as soon as it fades, everybody gets blown on up. OTW pushing through here, rounding the corner. And we may see like some partial recontest, but I don't know if anybody's gonna even be able to touch here. Okay, Youngsu does manage to touch there on the duplicated Orisa, but RQT is going to fall. I don't think they're going to be able to hold this here. This would be incredible. Blue Jay does get taken down there. Mid-flux as well. Youngsu is going to manage to get 2. Youngsu gets 3. Youngsu trying to put his team on his back. Does what the rest of his team cannot. Youngsu fights 4. Youngsu. Oh my word. What was that?
That fight was on the back of Youngsu and Merlin. Merlin with the spin to win, just knocking people all over the place, setting up the plays from Youngsu. Merlin swapping back to the Orisa. Just stay on the ball, my guy.
Yeah. Yeah, they're going to manage to touch the point there. The beat's going to come out from speed boost. This Blue Jay's going to just go for the spin to win there. And it's going to send Youngsu off the edge, it looks. Oh, he actually managed to stay on somehow. Oh, my word. But it's still looking phenomenal there for OTW. The Flux is going to be there, but it's not going to matter. And they're going to cap it overtime.
Merlin, if there's 20 seconds left on the clock and you're on ball at the very end, do not go back into the frickin' spawn and go to Orisa, please. For the love of God. Like, that situation, stay on the ball, go to Reinhardt, just don't go frickin' Orisa. Especially when you have no chance to build up a Bongo. Like, at that point, you're pretty much useless, as evidenced by the fact that OTW was able to take him out and the rest of his team, get the kills they needed, push it into the last point, but unfortunately didn't do it with any time remaining. So the best OTW can get here is a draw.
Yeah, OTW only able to get a draw here, but
wait, I see a Bastion. Eagles on Bastion.
Again. Oh, that's on the defense.
Yeah. He's on the Bastion with Mercy Baptiste. They're going frickin' full bunker spam. Like, they just wanna rain down hellfire. I wanna see here how EM plays this. Like, you kinda gotta figure out a way to deal with that Bastion, whether it be just rotating up to the high ground and pushing on them, but Eagle's in a very good spot where he's able to watch over 90% of the point.
Yeah. Gonna be able to just rain down death from above. As they're gonna move on to the point fairly quickly here. Somebody from OTW needs to touch, and that's gonna be the tank line. The Immortality Field's gonna be bursted down, but Eagle's gonna fall. That's not what you want. They're gonna manage to res him up though, but it's gonna buy them so much space and time. Squilliam's gonna get taken down by RQT as well, and just all the kills look like this may go the way of actually either team there. As Eagle's gonna pick up 2 kills off the Resurrect. He picks up 2, but RQT is gonna trade out there onto Big Q. On the point, 4 players alive for EM. Speed boost is gonna fall. Merlin gets traded, but I don't think it's gonna be enough there. Everybody falling. Only Eagle on the high ground, and EM are gonna take map 2.
EM played that very well against the Bastion. They knew what they needed to do. They managed to get onto the point and force One Trick to come down by finding the one spot that the Bastion couldn't see from where he was set up to. A very smart play right there from EM. Once OTW dropped, EM was able to just kind of get the picks one by one. OTW did manage to get some picks in return, but it didn't matter. EM having the better spawn and being able to get people back in. Look at Young CU, 70% kill participation.
And 53 limbs. I wonder how many final blows he had, because I saw his name lighting up in the kill feed so many times. Of course, had that like triple kill with his, I like to call it the death beam.
Yeah.
And then towards the end there on One Trick's attack, he had the quad kill to clutch it up. Youngsu had a phenomenal map too, as it will be OTW's map pick here. We're going to be moving on to Escort.
Yeah. I don't even remember what the Escort maps are.
Dorado, Gibraltar, and Rialto. Dorado, Gibraltar, Rialto.
Okay. I'm not going to be surprised here if we see either Gib or Rialto.
I wouldn't be surprised if we saw any of them, really. I would really be up to see some Dorado play, to be fair.
Out of the three, I believe that Dorado is probably the least popular.
I think it's the least popular, but I want to see it.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean, I like Rialto myself just because it's such a beautiful map and there's so many different things you can play on it.
You're right. Widow gets played on Rialto, so they should pick Rialto because I want to see Widowmaker.
Yeah, I mean, based on the fact that both teams are running double shield, I don't think you're going to see much Widowmaker today.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. The shield nerfs have made it really easy just to, if you could just burst down the shields, it just opens up so many sightlines for the Widow. And so, well, all I'm saying is don't be shocked if we see double shield Widow get played.
Yep, and we are going to see Rialto.
Rialto is going to be the map. And Phantom Flux will be subbed in for Mellow on the side of OTW. So, interesting support swap. I'm wondering if they want to run. I'm not too sure what Phantom they think can run better than Mellow. But we will see. Maybe they want to run some Ana, Zenyatta.
Yeah, I know at the beginning, I think Phantom and Mellow was their original support line.
Yeah,
Mellow was.
Yeah, Mellow was the main support. Phantom was the flex.
Yeah, and this speed boost, I don't know when they picked him up because I don't recognize the name.
Yeah, but he's played fairly well so far this series.
Yeah, OTW's definitely made some pickups because Squilliam and Speed Boost, legit, I have no idea who the hell either of them are, and I apologize to both of them for that.
Yeah, but they're both Squilliam and Speed Boost have both been playing fairly well so far this series. So, even though this may not be what we're used to seeing, they're getting some good value out of it.
Yeah, I mean, hey, everything is just all about what value you can get out of things in this game, and if they believe that Speed Boost is a better fit for them at main support than Mellow, I say roll with it.
Yeah. But this will be their support line as we're going to head over onto Rialto as soon as both squads are ready. And this is...
Oh, based on...
and it looks like we have the readies from both sides. Unless they're trolling us, as we're going to be able to hop into our third map of the series.
Yeah, I need these teams. All right, I need one team. I don't care which one. One of you to roll, so I'm not late for scrim tonight.
As long as this is done by 8.
Yeah, as long as y'all are done by 8, I don't care what these teams do. I want to see a good game, but I also don't want to be late.
I gotta cast the expert at 8.
Yeah. Which game you got?
Good question. I think I got Love Buff and Easy Flop. So, I could be in for 2 good games. As this one so far has definitely been a good matchup.
Yeah, both teams are loving the double shield echo with the bat. We've seen different variations though. Like we see Pog on the Brigitte, and we see speed boost on the Mercies. So should definitely be interesting to see. Do we see Eagle come out on the Torb though? Is the real question.
I looks like they're gonna do it. All right.
Eagle, you're now my favorite person.
Yeah, you can get a lot of damage on the shields, and the turret can get a ton of value. So this isn't an awful pick, actually. Bear just see what type of value he can get off of it. Was they're gonna round the first corner fairly easily. The immortality field forced out early. Maybe a bit of a waste there from Phantom Flux's Squirrel's gonna fall. Young C with the sticky mines gonna get the opening pick. Young C is gonna find 2. Oh my word, Young C popping off there before getting a bit too over eager and getting taken down by Eagle.
Yeah, a little bit of a wasted early immortality field coming out from Phantom Flex. Nobody on his team was really low enough to, need the immortality field. Bit of a waste, and that kind of just allowed EM to take advantage, put in as much damage as they wanted without fear of the immortality field, and that led to EM winning the fight.
Yeah. As the Ant Matrix is going to come out, it's going to allow RQT and Pog to get taken down immediately. That's a phenomenal 2 opening picks there. Dragon's going to get taken down as well. And this is looking all but over here for this fight. So they're just going to move the card on forward.
Yep. A lot of ults coming up here, though, from the side of EM, as they're going to come into the next fight with 4. But on the side of One Trick, pretty much evenly matched. Gonna have the Molten Core coming up on the copy and Valk. Oh, that's a good pick. EM's not gonna be able to touch.
Oh wait, bring
they
it!
They are touching.
Young Siu! Young Siu just touching on the back. He's gonna get a kill off of it. Okay, he's gonna get taken down. I thought that was gonna be dangerous there for a second, but they're just gonna manage to cap up first point.
Apparently, Young Siu can just change his name to Cannot See You, because they clearly did not see him hiding on the cart. Like, 5 ults coming up here for the Monarchs, though, to be able to recontest. Oh god, 5 ults for both sides. Pretty much most of these fights are going without any ults being used.
Yeah, this is gonna be a slobber knocker of a fight there. Merlin's gonna be pushing onto the high ground there. The Amic's just gonna come out from Big Hoot as they're just gonna try to push the players off of the stairs there, as they're just gonna sit there around the corner waiting for them to come. They're gonna have the Matrix of their own. Big Hoot's gonna get taken down by Young Tio, however. Eagle's soon to follow. The Matrix getting so much value. They're gonna manage to res up the Torbjorn, which may be what they need there. So he's gonna have the multi-core, he's gonna pop it, but he's not gonna manage to get any kills off of it. Phantom Flex now is gonna get taken down by Young Siu. Young Siu on the card contesting all by his lowest. Some of the Flux is gonna come out. It's gonna throw 3 people up. The High Noon doesn't even need it. Vespa King finds 3, and that's gonna be the fight.
Yeah, Squilliam just gonna jump into the water and reset. He realized he wasn't gonna get out. Young Siu does have his copy here, though. If he can get some good value, they should be able to hold at this second corner and be able to burn some time off. Point B, a long point to get through. If you're One Trick Wonders, Monarchs taking the high ground here. Let's see what they do with it.
Yeah, it's the amateurs going to be coming out here from both sides. The Immortality Field's going to be taken down as William's going to be the opening pick. William's going to manage to get rest up, but Big Hoot's going to end up getting taken on by RQ2 as he's picked up 2 kills there in this fight. Young Siu's going to use his duplicated Flux as a questionable rally coming out there from Pog. But, yeah, it's going to be a bit of a questionable rally there from Pog as EM are going to win the fight.
I think Pog
the fat finger.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, hey, some people, if they screw up their ults, are gonna claim Fat Finger, you know? Who's to say whether or not it really was, or if he's just trying to cover for himself? I mean, hell, maybe he thought he was on Lucio and was trying to use Beat.
Well, that still wouldn't make sense, though, to be fair. But,
Yeah. Makes more sense than using the rally midair.
yeah, as the Fox is gonna come out there, it's gonna slam people down, but the Immortality Field is there to keep everybody up from now, but Youngsu is gonna get taken down there from Squilliam. That's a huge opening pick, as they're just gonna try to push forward here around the corner. 5 players from EM are still alive, and they're gonna have the Flux. They're just gonna fight 3 players, and the high dude is there! RQT finds 3. Oh my word, what a play. As he's going to pick up 4 kills in the fight, and they're just going to hold here right around the corner. He's going to pick up 5.
They're just getting so much value out of these Sky Noon plays. Like, they're doing a fantastic job executing them, getting everybody lifted up out of cover and out of the way of the shields to be able to let RQT just get those picks. And pretty much, if he gets like 2 picks off that, fight's over.
Yeah. And they're also making sure to shred down Blue Jay's shield before they do it, so the Sigma can't protect his team. So real nice play there coming out from EM. As OTW are going to try to rotate in through inside the building there, as the Bongo's going to come out, as the multi-core's there is going to try to pump in all the damage. Youngsu is going to use this as a duplicate there onto the Orisa, so double Orisa coming out from EM, as they're going to be forced off the high ground there and onto the cart by Eagle Degop's touch on the cart. There's no kills here coming out from either side. Big Hoot's on the cart, and it looks like he might get caught out. The rally's there, and it's just going to allow him to push on forward, try to get the kills, and they're going to do just that with the help of the Amp Matrix. And 20 seconds left for OTW.
Big Hoot put himself in a terrible position, dropping where he did. And nice job there by the Monarchs to just jump on him and get him out of that fight. Both tank ults coming up here for one trick as they re-engage. They're going to have to go fast here with speed boost on the Lucio.
Yeah, they have to go very fast there. Eagle's going to teleport onto the high ground, who has now switched over onto the Reaper. Their duplicate's going to come out onto the Brig, as the flank coming out from RQT hasn't resulted in any kills yet. It's 2 players already down for EM. RQT may commit the high noon, but I don't know. As William's going to be pushing forward, they're on the Brigitte, and it's just going to be all forced back, and that's going to be the fight. And this may also just be the cap of second point.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be Monarchs too far away to get a recontestant.
Oh,
RQT tries.
Oh no, that's so unfortunate. Yeah, like you said, he feeds for his struggle, as Big Hoot's going to pick up 2 kills, sending the rest of EM back to spawn.
Oh, this is not good if you're EM.
This is not what you want. So many stagger kills.
Yeah. A lot of bolts here for EM. Like, honestly, they should be able to hold this, especially since one trick wasn't even pushing the cart for a second.
Yeah, Youngsu's going to use his copy there onto the Orisa, but he's going to be immediately busted out, as the Amatrix is going to be fading for the side of OTW. The Amatrix is going to be coming out now from EM, as that's an opening pick there onto Pog. That may be what they need, but Youngsu is going to come up with 2 kills with his sticky bites. Youngsu is trying to turn this for his team there, but he did so much damage on the Eagle, but Eagle has his Wraith form to sting up for now. Big Hoot's going to pop his Bongo, as the counter Bongo is going to come out. The Flux is going to be there. It's going to send everybody up, and it's going to slam them down. Phantom Flux is going to fall. RQT is going to manage to get 1. Big Hoot does manage to trade out, but it's not going to matter here. 20 seconds left.
Dragon places amplification matrix way too far up, and it made it easy for one trick wonders to push past it, and it got no value. But lucky for Dragon, Youngsu managing to come up with 2 picks to help them maintain control of that fight.
Yeah, definitely there. As we're gonna be entering overtime now, Big Hoot's gonna fall very early, which could be massive. Oh no, he didn't get the value he needed. The death blossom in the back doesn't result in any kills, but the Flux is phenomenal. It's gonna hit 4 people. There's no sound barrier there to keep everybody else. There's no ults there to keep everybody else up. Merlin's gonna fall. Dragon's soon to fall. The Amateur is gonna be coming out for Phantom Flux. William's gonna manage to get traded out, however, as we're getting very close here to what's gonna be the end of the attack. RQT manages to get 1. As this could still be anybody's fight. I don't know who's going to win it. Vexby King to manage to take down Blue Jay. The return from the Wrecking Ball coming out for Big Q. Youngsu is going to manage to get 1. The Flux is going to come out. It's going to lift him up. This is so scrappy, but it looks like they're going to do it. It looks like EM should be able to win this fight here. Big Q on the Wrecking Ball stolen for as long as possible, but it's not going to be enough. And EM are going to hold right outside of 3rd.
Yeah, EM, man, I thought OTW had that after they were getting the picks, but EM managing to claw their way back into the fight, just getting one pick at a time. And when you're the defender right there at the end of third point, that's all you need. A couple of picks, and it basically becomes like 2CP, where you can just stagger out and keep getting picks until eventually you win the fight.
Yeah, for sure. That's also what we just saw right there. Just stalling for long enough to get the trickle picks here, as it is now EM's turn to attack. They have their win condition. They know what they need to do if they want to take the snap.
Yeah. All they have to do is pretty much get it almost to the end of third point, but not quite. But that doorway is honestly probably the hardest part about third point. Just that narrow doorway. There's so much that a spam comp can do through that. Young
Yeah.
CU on the Widowmaker? Do we see it?
I hope he stays on it.
He's probably just going for a quick pick and then he'll probably switch over to the Echo.
I want him to stay on it though.
We don't all get what we want in life.
I don't see it that way. To me, it's an
I want to not have a mortgage. It doesn't make it go away.
Yeah, so Young CU's gonna stay on the Widow for now, looking for a pick, but the shields are just kind of shoved in his face there.
Oh, Young CU almost died too. 7 HP.
It looks like he's just gonna go switch off. Now, he's gonna switch to Echo. He stayed on it for a bit longer than I thought. As on the high ground here is OTW. RQT actually almost fell off the edge, but Merlin's gonna fall early, swirling with the opening pick there. That is phenomenal there. Losing your main take is not what you want, but the card's still making a good progress. As they're gonna be forced to drop off the high ground now, as the Immortality Field's gonna be forced out and taken down early, and then OTW is just crashing on top of the remaining players, and everybody else is just gonna be sent back. Squilliam does get taken down, but it's not gonna matter.
Yeah, a nice play there from One Trick actually. Once they got that opening pick to be able to push in and recognize that, hey, we need to go from spam to brawl here, they did a fantastic job pushing in to get the remaining kills. Phantom already has his window, a possible good win condition right here for One Trick.
Yeah, and they're gonna pop the window very early there, putting in so much damage, and the opening pick, Vespi King just exploded there, and that's phenomenal. You don't want to lose your signal like that. And they're not even really fighting this. They're kind of just poking and prodding, as the Ant Matrix is also going to be coming down now from EM, as the Immortality Field's forced out a bit early for Phantom Flag. It's going to be taken down. Now the Flux is going to come out. It's going to throw 3-4 people up, and it's going to allow it to get all the kills. Blue Jay's going to come up with 2, and that's going to be it. And this is looking great here, actually, from OTW.
Yeah. Ooh, Vespa King, you are so lucky. He barely managed to get to the spawn door with his life. OTW actually running this comp to pretty freaking near perfection right now. Like, they're running it exactly how you need to be.
Yeah, they're playing this comp phenomenally. The Ant Matrix is going to come out. Not the Ant Matrix, the Bongo.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, you can kind of look at it as kind of a waste, but I mean, hey, it burns time, and in this game, time is your most valuable resource.
Yeah, it's going to burn off a fair amount of time there, as they're still just going to sit and poke on the high ground. The high noon's going to come from Ignorant, allows him to take down Young CU. That's a great opening pick there. Young CU been really the star for this EM team, but the high noon's actually good as well. It allows him to get the kill there off the Squilliam. The Flux is going to come out. It's going to throw a couple people up, but no kills are going to result from it. The window's going to come out, and the Ant Matrixes and the Bongo from the opposition. RQT and Pog managed to get a couple kills. The Flux is good. It's going to throw up 2 people, and this is looking great here for EM. I don't know how they managed to win that, but in the end, they're going to take the fight.
The Bongo there, and the second Orisa coming out from Young CU on the copy, just providing so much shielding right there. I mean, even though Merlin was down, you still have the 2 shields plus the Bongo in play. So, I mean, there's a lot of damage that can come out right there from EM. They did manage to take advantage of the supercharger, get good value out of it, and used it to win the fight.
Yeah, they gotta So both sides have been getting a ton of value out of the superchargers, but this time there no supercharger needed as Pog is going to get taken down very early here in this fight. Youngster putting in some good damage, so it's going to allow him to take down Big Hoot. William also falling low on card. The Accretion's phenomenal and allows them to get 2 kills there, and this is looking great here if you're a fan of EM, as they're just going to push forward here around this corner.
Yeah, they're going to push up. We see One Trick kind of just backing off right here. Squilliam does have the copy. Probably going to look to use it.
Eagle just rolls on in, gets the kill. The high noon from both sides. The flank high noon. Eagle, what are you doing? He's just in the backline doing whatever he feels like, and he comes up with 2 kills. And that's going to be the fight.
How did that work? They knew he was there. They knew... They saw him, or at least from my perspective, it looks like they saw Eagle.
They gotta
shoot him.
He killed Youngster.
Like, oh, somebody shoot this man. Like, punish the flanks.
Weren't able to do it there. As a minute 30 left on the clock for EM to finish capping up point
nice
there.
pull.
Another flight coming through, but it's not going to matter as 2 kills immediately going the way of EM. The bongo is there from the opposition. They're gonna use the copy. Squilliam, what are you doing? Just kind of... Alright, you do.
Wait, Squilliam used copy?
Yeah, Squilliam used his copy.
And he gets pooped into the water by Pog.
I don't know, man.
Oof, unfortunate. 2.5 minutes. They're almost up here to the last point. The Flux here online for Vespa King can definitely... Flux Rally, honestly, can help... Oh, 5-man Flux.
Yeah, that's a great Flux. No kills off the back of it immediately due to the fact the Immortality field there. The counter Flux is good. Merlin's so low, and he's going to end up falling there to Big Hoop. The Ant Matrix there, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. They're going to manage to trade out there, so it's a 1-for-1 trade. Neither side has their Orisa up. The high dude from RQT, it needs to be massive. It's going to manage to get 1 there. And they're going to trade out, but RQT is going to hit 1 with the fadeaway, and that's going to be it. Map 3 goes the way of Edinburgh.
Oh, this was just so back and forth, honestly. You really couldn't tell who was going to take this fight. I want to point out a beautiful play. It's not going to be play of the game, but on second point, as EM was coming to the stairs phase of second point, Merlin had a beautiful pull to take OTW off the high ground and allow his team to collapse on him. It was beautiful to watch. You love to see it.
Yeah, good main tank play is always fun to watch.
Except when it's Orisa, because Orisa is boring as hell.
But
I mean, Orisa's boring, but you gotta admire a good play sometimes.
Yeah, but it's just a bit of a hypocrisy.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I can not like Orisa and think that having big brains as a main tank is still good.
Yeah, having big brains is always a good thing to have if you're a main tank.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is OTW's map pick, as we're going to be moving on to everybody's favorite map type, 2CP.
And it's 2-1 right now in favor of EM, right?
Yep, 2-1 in favor of EM. So we will be going into our 4th and possibly final map of the series.
Hey, I actually might make it to my scrib on time.
You got an hour. Unless they draw this map, and then we see
don't
2 more. Hey, I'd be up for a 6-mapper.
No. I got scrib to go to, and
Oh, solo cast the last map. It's all right.
You may have to, because my manager has threatened to castrate me if I'm late.
I don't think that's legal.
Yeah. Oh well. Temple and Tree will be coming in for One Trick.
Huh.
Okay, so One Trick, while they are down, are deciding to make swaps. Who did?
Yeah, so Tree.
Wait,
will be going in.
and Temple.
Yeah, Tree's going to be going in on the DPS.
Who the hell is Temple? I don't even see a temple. I don't even see a temple. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm
Temple
stupid. I'm
is our
tired.
map pick. And then
Jesus,
Tree
I
is
thought they said
player.
the way they wrote it. It said Temple and Tree will be coming in. I'm like, Jesus.
There was a comma there.
Oh,
Temple,
well.
comma, and Tree will be coming in.
I'm so freaking tired. It's been a long day. Switch Mellow and Speed Boost. So they are gonna go to the support line of Mellow and Phantom Flex.
Yeah, so well, they're trying and true that managed to get them into the playoffs, into their playoff spot will be coming in for their final game of the regular season, possibly their final map here, as
Yeah.
of like you said earlier, are up 2-1, and so if they manage to win this, that's going to be the series.
Yeah. I kind of wonder where was Tree at the very beginning of the series that he's just now coming in. Was he in the lobby before,
Yeah.
or?
They were opting to run Squilliam because it looked like they want to run a bit of the Echo, which was working for them in a lot of ways. The Echo was looking really good for them, but it just wasn't enough.
Yeah, and Squilliam no longer in the lobby, so.
Yeah, so.
I mean, you gotta wonder, are they gonna continue running the Echo? And if they are, how good is Eagle's Echo? Because Tree is a hit scan player.
Yeah, this is the lineup, excuse me, that we saw them run a lot when they were running in Shadow Dive. So we may see some Shadow Dive coming out from OTW.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised to see Eagle on the junk here on Temple of Anubis. Simply just because, I mean, who doesn't like running a Junkrat on Temple? I mean, there's just so much that you can do with a Junkrat, spamming that choke. Just the amount of area denial you can get. But the thing is, if they manage to push through the choke against a Junkrat, then you're in a wide open courtyard where it's hard for Junk to get a lot of value.
Yeah. So, kind of interested to see what these teams opt to run on Temple of Anubis.
I feel like it's going to be more of the same based on what we've been seeing. The double shield Kree Echo. And I'm wrong already. Well, I'm half right.
You're half right. And the other side's on the attack. So you still have the chance to be completely right.
Yeah. I'm already half right, which is a half better than I usually am. Alright. I know they're in spawn, so I'm not really gonna...
I hope they don't actually run this.
Ball Diva Tracer Soldier. What the bloody hell am I saying?
I don't think they're swapping.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
This is either gonna work great, Big Hoot's gonna get a big boot, or they're gonna get demolished.
Yeah. So they're just gonna try to move on forward.
And Big Hoot gets nobody. Yeah, I'm just backing up towards the point.
They're gonna move forward onto the high ground there. Youngsie is so low. Can they finish him off? I don't know if they're gonna be able to. They do. Big Hoot's gonna swoop on in and get the opening pick. Their dragons very low, but he's gonna have his own immortality field to keep him up for now. Decent haul, but no kills off the back of it. Big Hoot's gonna slam on top of everybody, allowing them to get so much damage. A massive anti-game. That's phenomenal. It's gonna hit 3 people. It forces them to back up so much there. And they're still going to be moving forward, however, back onto the point now. Another nice anti-nade, though. It's going to hit a couple players, but they're returning this fight. They're going to hit 3 players. Youngsie try to crash on top of Eagle as he's going to manage to get the kill on a Phantom Flux. And how the hell did they manage to turn that?
I have no idea how they managed to turn that. Phantom hitting some beautiful nades, though. Like, his nades, when they've backed up into that corner, he's gotten 2 or 3 every time, but the rest of his team just isn't able to capitalize on them.
Yeah, not able to capitalize on some of these big plays Thought we're seeing big slams in a lot of ways coming out from Big Q. So he's gonna have the mines coming into this fight there. As he's gonna go forward in the small room. RQT is fairly low as they're gonna nano the tracer there. As in this small room, the Diva Bomb's gonna get thrown out, but it's not gonna result in any kills there. As Big Hoot's gonna manage to get one with his mines. Fog's gonna fall. That could be the opening pick they need. Big Hoot's gonna get traded out, but Merlin falls as well. RQT gets killed mid high noon, and that looks like it's gonna be it here for point A after they can take down the Vespa King. This looks like it should be it, but Youngsu manages to get a kill. Okay, he falls.
Yeah, and that play was also set up by another 3-man anti-nade from Phantom Flex. His nades on this first point have just been a thing of beauty. And as a Flex support, I can always appreciate a good nade.
As somebody who doesn't play Overwatch, I can also respect a good nade.
I can't wait for the new Ana change. Won't have full health hogs stealing nades. Ooh, Big Hoot's caught out a little bit.
Yeah, Big Hoot in a kind of strange position. He's gonna be able to stay alive for now, however. Phantom Flex taking a lot of damage. Oh, Big Hoot, no.
Did he roll into the trap?
Ah.
I'm out of here.
Did Big Hoot roll into Youngsu's trap?
I think.
I'd assume so, since it had the Junkrat assistance.
I didn't even know. I just noticed he was standing there.
Yeah, not what you want.
Yeah, definitely not ideal. Eagle does have the visor coming up here. Interesting to see what he does.
Yeah, Big Hoot's gonna go on it. He gets stuck in the trap again.
Big Hoot.
Big Hoot. Eagle's trying to turn this though with his tack visor, but it's not gonna matter. His Vespi King's gonna get 2 kills there with his flux. Oh, he's gonna pick up a triple kill there in the fight. Big Hoots.
This is unfortunate. Big Hoot, you might want to watch where you're rolling there, my guy. As Eagle does swap over to the Doomfist, we are going to see Youngsu go to the spawn. Who's he swapping to? He's going to go Echo.
Okay.
Well, at least Big Hoot can't get caught in a trap now because there's no Junkrat.
Eagle's gonna be switching over to the Doomfist as well. So we're gonna see a couple swaps here from both sides. As that's a nice opening pick there. Eagle in the back managed to take down RQT, which is a massive opening pick there. As he's slamming on through, getting so much damage. Eagle looking to go fishing as he's not able to get any kills, however. But the EMP's decent. It's going to hit 4 people. Allows him to take down Young. See you. Eagle managed to get a kill. RQT with his high noon's not able to get any kills off the back of it. And this is looking phenomenal. Polygills managed to take down Eagle, however. So this may actually be turnable. Vespi King gets a kill as well. This could still go the way of EM, and it looks like it will. Tree gets taken down. Big Hoot does manage to get one, but Defender's advantage is so massive. Blue Jay does manage to get a kill as the Nano Boost is going to get thrown in. RQT has swapped over onto the Tracer. Vespa King is going to fall. Who is going to win this? I don't know. The bomb's going to get thrown at point. RQT recalled into the bomb. Oh no. One trick looking to get whatever they can here as they're gonna manage to get the kills. This was looking good here for EM, and it still could be as that's a punch comes through to Youngsu as they manage to get the first tick. Vespi King returns to the spot, is gonna have the flux. He's gonna manage to get 1. Can he get any more? He's gonna get 2 kills. Vespi King, what is that? The EM Matrix gonna get thrown down. The Meteor Strike's gonna come out. The Meteor Strike's not gonna result in any kills. This could be good here for either side. The punch comes through from Eagle. Merlin's gonna manage to get a kill. And EM, they're gonna hold.
You gotta love Defender's advantage. Like, at multiple points during that fight, I thought that One Trick had it, but Vespa King, he comes out, he gets a few picks, manages to help his team turn the fight. You got 1 minute left on the side of One Trick. Tree is almost to another EMP here. Big Hoot on that Wrecking Ball was being very disruptive on that last fight.
Something also to mention is that Youngsu is up to stay on the May here. Switched over to 2 for stall. It's going to be massive. Freezing up Big Hoot allows them to get the opening pick. They're taking the Wrecking Ball out of the fight. And this
Blue Jay, you fed.
Looking great. Blue Jay caught over extended. RQT finishes him off. As is looking good here for EM. 30 seconds left.
Blue Jay did not overextend. Edinburgh just flew in. He just flew into their back line and said, "Shoot me."
It's not even overextension. It's just
Yeah, he just played up. He just outright fed. EMP coming up here. We might possibly see EMP mines or EMP bomb.
Yeah. As the EMP is gonna get thrown in, it's gonna hit 4 people. The blizzard's there from Youngsu, however. RQT is gonna get taken down early. Melo's gonna drop the beat. Tree's gonna fall. The bomb's gonna get thrown onto the point. It's not gonna get any kills. Dragon's gonna get taken down by Big Hugh. I don't know who's gonna win this. This still could go either way here. The Nano Boost is gonna get thrown in onto the Diva, trying to get any kills, trying to find anything. But Melo's gonna fall. I'm dying over here. But this fight is incredible. Eagle's gonna get the kill on the pawn. Youngsu is going to manage to pick up a kill, and T-Mac the Flux is going to be there. This is looking great for EM. They're going to hold here with 1 ticket a bit going the way of OTW.
I got to admit, OTW, despite the comp that they were running that I really thought was kind of stupid when it came out, they got actually a decent amount of value out of it. They got first point with a decent time remaining, only managed to get about a tick and a half on the second point, but this just proves why people hate 2CP. Defender's advantage on second point is a bitch.
Yeah, as it is going to be, OTW's turn to attack. I mean, EM's turn, excuse me, to attack here.
Looks like we're seeing a Junkrat soldier coming out.
A Junk Soldier, very interesting comp here. I doubt they since they're on the defense, this is what they're going to actually be running out on.
You never know anymore. Every time I think that they're not actually going to come out on something, they do, and just I've given up predicting what they're going to come out on.
Yeah, on the attack though, we're going to see this double shield Korea Echo that we've seen a lot of here.
Yeah. Shoot.
This could be the final attack of the series. If EM are able to get a tick and a bake there on the second point, they will win. As Youngsu, oh, the immortality field barely keeps him up. He's going to keep him alive 4 now here. So they're trying to rotate around, but so much spam damage coming through from this Junk Soldier. That boop's phenomenal. It allows them to take down Merlin. That might be the opening pick. That allows them to win this here. As this rotation still coming through though from EM. It allows them to take down Eagle. Eagle had no idea. Somehow he just didn't know he was there. And that's the trade kill there. And they're going to drop onto the point now. The Ant Matrix is going to come out, trying to shred through, trying to find any kills there. Pog taking a lot of damage, trying to take down Blue Jay. Merlin has returned from spawn now, but he's going to get immediately exploded by Tree. Big Hoot's going to get taken down by RQT. 2 ticks are going to come through now. Pog's going to get a kill, and this looks like it's maybe it. Tree's going to commit his tack by the Dozer, trying to turn this. Eagle's going to manage to find a kill. Melo's going to get traded out. They're all so low. Tree's going to get 1 kill, but I don't think it's going to matter. It's just Blue Jay left on the point. Eagle's returning. But I don't think they're going to be able to turn this. That requires a miracle, and a miracle they shall not receive.
That fight pretty much went the way of EM simply because of Eagle getting caught out. Eagle just seemed to have no idea that they were coming up the stairs right there. A major lack of communication right there. Like, I don't know if his team didn't know that they... Like, his team knew that they were in that corridor, but I don't think Eagle expected them to push him. Especially being down Merlin.
Yeah, but... they did the unthinkable and managed to win the fight off the back of it. As
Yeah,
we're just gonna wait for the Ant Matrix to fade before they decide to push in. The rally's gonna come out from Pog as they're gonna try to push in very fast. They're gonna haul Eagle to take him down. That's a phenomenal haul. And then they just stun chain him to take him out. And the Flux is gonna hit all 5. And they're gonna slam him down. Vespa King's gonna pick up all 3. And they're just gonna clean everything up. Eagle switching over to the Doomfist to try to touch, but he's not gonna be able to do it. And Edinburgh Monarchs are gonna take the series 3-1.
Yeah, Eagle getting caught out of position on both points on the defense. Oof. Vespa King though is absolutely insane on this Sigma. Like, he won so many fights throughout this series with his fluxes, and even just with the hyperspheres, he was able to get such good value between him, RQT, Young Siu. I mean, honestly, all of EM played well. Every single one of them played well at multiple points. Now here comes the tricky question of the night. Who do we interview?
I was thinking we go with Young Siu, who really had, I think, a phenomenal game.
Yeah, I'm thinking Young Siu as well.
He left a lot.
Is he in the VC? Oh.
He has to make dinner.
Young had to make dinner. Okay, Vespa King then.
Yeah, we can get Vespa King.
Alright. Pendy, can you move Vespa King in for us? If not, I can.
So, try to get Vespa King in here.
Yep.
Be off tank for EM.
Alright, and yeah, he just joined.
All right.
Hello.
Hello, Vespa King. How you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you guys?
Not bad.
That's good.
Joe, you can go ahead and ask what you want to ask first.
All right. So, coming into this game, of course, this is your last game of the regular season, which means next you're going to be starting up in the playoffs. How confident are you that you will be able to kind of do well throughout the postseason?
We're going to be able to do well. Look, we found this double shield comp that we really liked, and it so happens that we're good at it. So we're going to keep practicing that. Hopefully, we can get another comp or two, and it looks like we're going to be really good.
All right. Double shield was kind of what the next question I was going to ask. We've seen a lot of double shield pop up this week and kind of last week as well. I'm just wondering what kind of went on in the scrims or with some of the coaching staff to really make you and some of these other teams think double shield may be the best comp right now.
We had a really rough scrimming week. So, and like we didn't actually have a comp hammered down till like yesterday. So we just decided, you know what, double shield, it's not too hard to learn double shield, it's pretty much just sit behind the shield and then shoot everyone. So we just decided that, you know what, it's a good comp. It is looking to be one of the best comps in the meta right now with this current patch. So we just decided to go for it.
Yeah. Definitely seemed like it kind of worked out for you guys. Did you guys have any specific strategies coming into this series for One Trick in particular?
Strategies for One Trick. Our strategy was just to shoot them and kill them, and it worked out. I think we're going to try that next week too.
I mean, try that every week. It is an FPS.
Oh, of course.
Now you guys have a little bit of a break before the playoffs. What do you guys plan to do in preparation?
Not gonna lie with you, Chief, I don't know that one. We're probably gonna be scrimming, but like honestly, I have no idea what's gonna happen.
Yeah. Well, hopefully you guys get a little bit of good luck and wisdom beats Geo, so you guys can move up to that coveted second seed. But you guys definitely put yourself in a good spot. Other than yourself, who do you feel played the best on your team tonight?
Probably Youngsu. He had so many like absolute carry plays where he just did so much damage and just killed them all. Like, yeah, there's a reason that you guys wanted him for the interview first, and it's because he really was the player of the match that time.
Yeah. Anyone you want to shout out or shit talk while you're here?
Everyone. Okay, literally everyone. No one believed in us going into this game, so you know what?
I did.
Screw everyone.
I did. I think you guys won.
Everyone just was saying like, nah, EM bad. Foo, EM bad. So you know what? No, screw everyone. Y'all suck.
Okay, I like it. I think that's it for me. Joe, you got anything else?
No, I think you covered it all. So I think we can let you go. Thanks for hopping in for a quick interview.
Yeah, no worries.
All right, and that'll do it for our coverage of the Edinburgh Monarchs One Trick Wonders game. Stick around because at 8 o'clock coming up, we have Love Muffin Easy Clap for the Expert Division. Thanks for everyone that came and watched and everyone that supports League Zero. And yeah, I think that's it.